Bruh, you're such a nerd.
Was that good? Did we do it?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
There's always a little delay.
I'll figure it out later.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Already Distracted episode 17. 17.
Yeah, 17. Hi, everybody.
Taylor messed me up when he, the Would You Rather, he said it was 14. So I renamed all my files, and I was like, oh, duplicates.
Yep, and that's why he's not here, because we killed him for that one mistake.
Wait,
He's
what?
gone. We decided to bring Devin back, and then just get rid of Taylor.
He's dead. At least until next week. Anyway.
Yeah.
We have to kill someone. So who do we have instead?
Yes, so who we have instead, a guest star, MagmaFang.
Hello.
Woohoo! BTV, MagmaFang. You'll see him out there. What does BTV stand for?
So, BTB stands for the Bucktooth Bandits. Me and my in-person friend group, yeah, it's hilarious, it's very dumb, but my in-person friend group, when I used to play Siege during middle school, we were like, oh, all these people have these clans and stuff, let's come up with our own. My one friend decided, Bucktooth Bandits. He's just something out of random, just something dumb you can think of, and to this day, I still keep the clan tag because it's remembers to my childhood and what the memories back then. So I keep it. I don't know if I'll ever change it, but that's
There we go.
You know, first thing that came to mind when he said that was, do y'all remember Chicken Little, the freaking bucktooth duck?
Yes.
That one. That's the first thing that came to mind. Just.
Do you know who she reminds me of? There's a popular video going around. The Chick-fil-A girl. Do you know who that is?
Oh, yeah.
She-
Weird face. I'll put her right here.
Half sweet tea, half lemonade.
Yeah, put a picture. In. She reminds me
Picture
of
right
the
there.
duck.
She really
Chicken
does.
Little.
Pictures
Cannot
everywhere
believe it.
with explosions.
The-
All the editing must be-
Speaking of editing, by the way, between you and Taylor last episode, oh my goodness.
You're welcome.
So many edits, but you know what? I did it. I did it out of spite, everybody. You'll see it.
Last week's episode's a special one. It's a special one.
It was. I was
Some
so
good
happy.
laughs.
So
I didn't
happy.
realize how many pet peeves I had until we started recording. I'll be honest.
Me either. Just the few that I knew I had to get out last week, but you know what? It was good. It was almost like
Oh,
therapeutic.
I almost sent you a picture, Deb. So I'm driving down the freeway, 2-lane, and there are 2 semis in front of me going the same speed. I was
When will you learn? Your actions have consequences. No.
But we talked about texting and driving, so I didn't pull out my phone.
You're a good lad, Ben. That's
Yeah.
good.
As a new driver, I gotta learn to not do that. I'm beginning to drive myself, so you gotta learn not to do that.
We'll hunt you
Not.
down and kill you.
Oh goodness.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's part of the episode. Sorry.
Sorry.
We'll make it a
look,
short.
Look, Taylor's dead, and he's a
Yeah.
co-host. What do you think we'll do to you?
I know. We got good
terrified.
insurance money, though.
I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, I'm just kidding.
So,
Who knows?
our topic today, Mag, do you want to introduce our topic?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Our topic today is dinosaurs and dinosaur-related things. Dinosaur-related things.
Woo!
Them in general, video games, movies. Who knows?
I like
So-
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Why dinosaurs?
Well, I love dinosaurs. As a child, dinosaurs was my everything. I had dinosaur
Heck yeah.
toys. Yeah. I had Legos, posters, bed sheets, clothing, pajama. Everything was dinosaurs to me. And to this day, I still love dinosaurs because they're so interesting, and the way science is looking at what how dinosaurs looked and how they acted and stuff. It's cool to see what they could have done because it was so long ago that they lived.
Right.
So it's interesting to see
Yeah.
what they did and stuff and how they're related to chickens or birds. All that stuff.
See, interesting you bring that up. When I was a kid, I refused that dinosaurs were related to birds. I could
Really?
not comprehend that the mighty T-Rex was related to a chicken. So
Related to-
and feathers. Anytime someone said dinosaurs might have had feathers, I fought to the death about that topic. I was totally wrong, but they had to be related to lizards because birds do not look like dinosaurs. So
That's funny.
I thought the exact same way as a kid, and up until middle school, I thought the exact same thing. Like, no, they didn't have feathers; they had scales. Now I'm like, oh, they had hairs, feathers, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how the giants.
The giants.
Well, I'm tired. How the science changes. Holy wow, this is a good start.
I'm tired too.
It's interesting how the science seems to change every few years, and like they keep discovering new things. Like I'm sure you guys have probably heard like what they're thinking the T-Rex actually sounded like now by being able to kind of replicate their vocal cords. I was like, that's haunting.
More terrifying.
It's haunting.
Like
Way worse.
a roar is scary, but like an ultrasonic deep reverberation.
Just hearing that,
I recently went to our local paleontology museum, and I was holding my best boy grip, my daughter, and I was standing under full-size T-Rex skeleton, and I felt genuine fear. I was like, if dinosaurs were alive today, I don't think I'd give her.
I mean,
It's
There's-
me
Really
too.
good. We're
There's
doing
an-
Never go outside.
there's an entire movie series dedicated to what would happen if dinosaurs came back to this day.
Oh, you talking
For
about
real?
the things from Jurassic Park?
Yes, those things. Those
Yeah.
I'm so
dinosaurs.
I'm dumb. I'm like, what's this documentary? Please
Well.
indulge me.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park,
Jurassic
I think,
Park's a good one.
is the best dinosaur movie of all time.
Oh,
The first
yeah.
one.
The first
Yeah.
one? Oh, you can't go wrong with the first one, with Alan Grant and all those
Yeah.
characters, especially Alan Grant. I was a huge fan of Alan Grant. I tried to look for the same hat he had, and like I couldn't find it. However, but you know, it still was like, oh, I want
I got
this
you.
hat.
I'll look it up.
I say there's got to be a way we can get this guy a hat. I mean, come
Keep
on.
talking.
We got to be able to get him a hat.
Just put the same hat on top of my character. Like boom, boom, hat for you.
Maybe the hat will give you like great paleontological powers. Maybe like you'll be, I don't know, you'll be like superstardom like Alan Grant, but then you'll gain his knowledge of dinosaurs and scare the crap out of that chubby kid at the beginning of the first Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Looks like an overgrown turkey.
you know, there's a theory going around, like, it was a while ago, but they thought that that little fat kid is actually Owen Grady from Jurassic World. People suspected that it was, because he was interested in raptors and he was there. I don't know how true that is, but that would be pretty cool. A good, like, connecting way.
You know,
That's just a theory.
Okay!
filmed. You know, I never thought of that, but that'd be kind of interesting if that was. Because man, the look on that kid's face, priceless. Priceless.
They won't come
The
to
new
you for
movies I like, but they're not like,
fun.
I don't know.
They don't
I did
fit.
not like the
I
last
feel
one.
like they repeated the same thing over and over again. It was like the Indominus, the Endoraptor. We cloned humans. Now they're released.
Yeah.
I
Like
was
it wasn't horrible, but like the last one that I saw, I had a hard time getting through that one. It's like, all right, the whole story's gonna focus around Blue. Let's show her for 5 seconds and call it good.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's like,
Also,
really?
spoiler alerts. Even though the movie's like how many years old, it pops
So
up on
too
the screen
bad.
that many years. Yeah, too bad. But the way that Dominion ended, what made me so upset, because with Rexy, the main T-Rex, when she gets
Yeah.
knocked down by the Giga and quote unquote died, the Therizinosaurus comes in out of nowhere and just like they like stand off with the Giga, and then Rexy gets back up, not dead. And then
Yeah.
the Theory and Rexy just team up against the Giga, who, might I add, didn't do anything wrong in the movie. He was just trying to eat and just like get food,
It's true.
and then he
Yeah.
just dies. For
This
no
is
reason.
It's like, let's turn. What if Jurassic Park turned into Godzilla?
Yeah.
Let them fight.
Which, speaking of all them fighting, what are your guys' favorite dinosaurs?
Oh, can't go wrong with the classic T-Rex. That's
a
my
good
favorite.
question.
But,
Here you go, Mag, by the way.
Oh,
Found it for you. The hat.
the hat.
For sale.
Yes. In my cart, spending all my money. No, I'm just kidding.
Get this man a hat.
Man, hat.
But also, what might not a lot of people be a favorite of is the Dimetrodon. It was like this lizard
Picture
dog.
here.
Yeah, picture there. Boom. So much editing. Oh, crazy.
That's okay. It's dinosaurs. It's worth it.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
But this was not. It wasn't technically called a dinosaur. They were like. It was like before dinosaurs came around, the Triassic period, when stuff like these mammal-like lizards. I forgot the name of them.
Yeah.
But they had like a couple features of mammals, where like their feet and how they were on all four legs, but they were scaly and had weird-looking faces, like the Dimetrodon. It had like this very short stature and that this weird kind of pug face, like it's smushed in with razor sharp teeth. But then the kick in the butt is it has a giant sail on its back.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
so you said the giant sail. I was trying to think. I'm like, wait. I was trying to look way back. Like, have you guys ever seen Walking with the Dinosaurs, like the original one?
Yeah. I think it's
yeah.
also, I think also
Was-
Walking with Monsters. I think that has one too. I used to watch that show as a kid, just like on repeat.
Those were cool. I
yeah,
love
they
those.
were good.
Like,
CGI
in fact,
was much better.
fun story time. So, I was in 4th grade, and what 4th grader doesn't like freaking dinosaurs? So,
That's the craze.
so we were sitting there, and I was telling my teacher, because me and my dad, we used to watch the original Walking with Dinosaurs. It's like a 10, 12-part series, which if you guys have not seen it, you should. It's very good.
I would
and
watch
it
that
still
when I
holds
was
up.
sick.
Right, honestly, I
Yeah.
did that too. It was, don't know why, it was therapeutic in a way. But we I kept telling my teacher about it, and I was like, yeah, like, there's some episodes, like, I if you want, I could bring the DVD in and we could watch it for class. And somehow I convinced her to let me do it. She wanted to do the underwater, when they were doing, like, more of the aquatic dinosaurs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about a scene with the Liplorodon
Oh,
and how
no.
it bites another
Oh,
one
yeah.
in half. And I'm pretty sure I scarred half the class. Like, all the girls were just
my
in the back,
goodness.
just like that. It was
You're
so
like,
funny, though.
Dinosaurs.
that's so
Freaking
Meanwhile-
dinosaurs.
Meanwhile, the boys are like, that was dope. Do it again.
That's awesome. Let's rush that. I loved that scene. Like the ichthyosaurus just giving birth and then just gets absolutely murdered.
Destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the best
I
thing
know.
is, she
I'm-
let us finish it.
I can see it in my
She
mind.
did.
Like,
oh, yo,
perfectly.
that's best teacher, honestly, best teacher.
She was. Shout out my 4th grade teacher. You were great. I missed you.
There's
Yeah,
somehow
she let us
watching
watch the
this.
whole thing. We finished like 2 full episodes, and then I took it home, and that was it. That was our dinosaur unit. That was the entire
Yeah.
thing, just those 2.
That's awesome. I wish one of my teachers did that. I tried get like, because at the time my uncle had a raptor claw similar to the one in Jurassic Park, like that. I wanted to bring it in and be like, I asked my science teacher, like, let's bring it in. And he's like, yeah, maybe one day. It never happened. I was so
Aw.
disappointed. Like, it was the last week of school. I'm like, I didn't get to bring in this raptor claw. He's like, oh, sorry, we can't do anything about it. I'm like,
I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you.
That's
Oh,
so
man.
rude. Who wouldn't
I
want to
know.
see a raptor claw, even if it's
I
fake?
know.
Like
Seriously.
fake, real? I don't care. I still want to see it.
I didn't know if
I-
it was real or fake, but it looked cool.
Oh.
So
I was gonna say my brother had like a fake plastic one, and all the time I would sit there in my room and like recreate the scene in Jurassic Park. Like it cut open my stomach like this.
It would eat you alive. This is so good. Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
yeah.
I've got one of my favorite dinosaurs.
Okay.
What's that?
One of the sauropods, the Supersaurus.
Supersaurus. I don't know if I've heard of that
It's
one.
the biggest dinosaur. I think 140 feet long.
Is it the Supersaurus or is it the Gigantosaurus?
No, it's Supersaurus.
Supersaurus.
I don't know if
have to
I've
look
ever
that one up.
heard of it. Yeah, I will too, because I know one of the biggest sauropods was the... what was it called? It's in Jurassic World Evolution, the video game. The Dreadnoughtosaurus. Yeah, it's a very good game. The Dreadnoughtosaurus. That's one of the.
That one is sweet.
Yeah, it has the weirdest face. It has the weirdest calls too.
Okay, there we go. Supersaurus, 138 feet long.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, that's a big boy.
That's
Yeah.
a big boy.
Dinosaur.
The fact that something like that lived.
I know, it's crazy. That's why dinosaurs are so mind-boggling, because something that big existed.
Yeah.
Can you imagine sitting there and like a freaking, just like sitting there on the freeway and then all of a sudden everything just...
Right. All the cars are bouncing.
The
It's
water
like,
cup
there goes
starts
the
shaking.
Brachiosaur again. Brachiosaur crossing. It's going to take forever. It's worse than cattle.
The bridge just starts lifting out of the way. Just like everyone's doing.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Especially like what you were saying earlier, Ben. Like the friggin' T-Rex. You're just driving along. It's like, oh, it's a nice Sunday drive-in. There's a Tyrannosaurus in the road. Do I honk or
Just stand still. You can't see movement.
Yeah.
it's visual?
That's a myth.
based on movement.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
don't believe-
100% a myth. The Jurassic. That's the one thing Jurassic Park. Like they got many things
Yeah.
scientifically wrong, but there's the
My
T-Rex seeing sight. And then the Dilophosaur being able to have a furrow and spitting venom. That's not accurate at all.
The Dilophosaurus is like 18 feet long. It's a big dinosaur.
it's
not this little.
Yeah.
Say
Throw up
they
a
were
picture
pretty
of
big.
the Jurassic Park one and then the one from the aisle. Completely different, as you can see.
Yeah.
Speaking of the aisle, it's one of my favorite games. Like single/multiplayer games. It's a very fun. If anybody doesn't know what the aisle is, it's a survival-based dinosaur game where you get to play as different dinosaurs. Now, there's
That's
two different.
dope.
Yeah, it's very fun. There's two different versions to it. However, there's the aisle Legacy and then the aisle Evrima. So Legacy was kind of the pre-version to Evrima, which is what they're working on now. Legacy has like all the dinosaurs that they wanted. Like they have the T-Rex, Trike, like Dilo, Utahraptor, Carno, Allosaurus, Diabloceratops, a lot of different ones that they were able to get done like quickly so people can have something to do. With Evrima, however, it's a more advanced version. So like you're being able to pick up stuff, you're able to like mate with other dinosaurs to make like actual proper nests. Like you gotta go out, gather materials and stuff and like incubate the eggs, which is really cool. And like there's a bunch of different stuff. It's just more advanced than Legacy.
I
However,
don't think I've played that one. Sounds cool though.
That's
Oh,
I
it's-
was about to say.
it's very, very fun.
It's like Second Life, but with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. And
Right
I
now-
created a dinosaur.
Created dinosaurs. But the problem with
Sorry.
the game.
Oh, I don't mean to interrupt. I keep looking off to the right because I'm pulling up images of all the dinosaurs you're listing off.
I gotta make a list.
Okay.
I gotta make a list of all these.
Anyway, go ahead.
The problem with Evrima, unlike Legacy is like, again, it's like the frame rate and how the game runs is kind of smooth. Well, however, with Evrima, they're having a problem with the ping and like frame rate stuff because they made a new map which is absolutely ginormous compared to the other
jittery.
ones. Yeah, it's huge. So people are like their frames are dropping, they're having latency issues, and it's all around not very fun. And the developers aren't really helping that. However, they're like making it to where it's not playable, and it hurts me because I love that game with a passion. I want to be able to have fun and play that game so often, but I can't play it when I can't even run and just keep getting pinged back.
So
It's-
developers, if you listen to this,
Step up.
fix your
Fuck it up.
game.
Come on,
Do
Dondi,
it.
fix it
Don't-
right now.
Don't mess with this man's dinosaurs. Don't do it.
Seriously.
You're messing with every little boy's dream. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop.
Now I gotta put
Get
that
some
meme back
help.
in again.
Did you put it in?
Dude,
You
I
put
put it in like 4 times, like 3 or 4 times, because we kept doing it, and I didn't realize that we kept doing it until
Stop it. Get some help.
I was like, oh no.
I will say the best dinosaur game of all time that I've ever played. I realized I started playing this at 3 years old. Is Carnivores.
Carnivores. Remind me, what is that? That sounds very
I don't know
familiar.
if I've heard of that.
Here's the logo.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Are you about to
There
like
you go,
unlock
Devin.
a memory for me?
It's
Probably.
the dinosaur hunting game where it's first person.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
old, pixelated, right? And you can choose which dinosaur and which gun.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh
You
man,
know?
I loved that one in like Turok. Oh,
Oh, Turok. Oh, I love that
love
game.
Turok. Even the newer one they did for the 360 that wasn't really that good. I still loved it. It was
Turok.
great.
Yeah, I loved it. I watched a specific YouTuber play it who goes by Banging Geber. I don't know if I can say his actual name.
Oh,
Thinking
well,
Geeper.
thank you.
Bamming Gever. I guess that's how you say it better. Switch.
Oh.
I don't know if I can
Bamming
say
Gever?
his name. But
Okay.
he's a very popular YouTuber, and I love watching him. He makes great videos. Like, he does stuff on the aisle, Roblox, like those kaiju and dinosaur ones on Roblox, which, might I add,
Okay.
those dinosaur games on there don't look half bad. They're honestly
Yeah.
kind of catching up to some of the other, like, what I like to call the big 3 of dinosaur games, which are The Isle, which I just talked about, Path of Titans, and then also Beasts of Bermuda. Those 3 are, like, in community known as the big 3
Dang.
of, like, survival dinosaur games.
There's one that's coming out and I can't remember what it's called, but it's like
Death Ground.
Oh yeah.
Is it Death Ground?
I think that's
it's
what it's
The horror one?
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Where you're like being hunted by dinosaurs and it's like a survival game, but it's all dinosaurs. I'm
Yes.
like, I want to play that so bad because it looks like it's gonna make me crap my pants, and that's what I do.
When when it comes out, we'll put it on the gaming channel.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah,
to,
yeah.
especially if it's multiplayer. We have to play it.
Oh,
We have
if
to play it.
yo, if that's multiplayer, it's gonna be so hyped. It's gonna be so much fun.
It is
Even if it's
multiplayer.
not. Oh, it is. Oh, good. Okay, good.
Oh,
We got to. We got to
We
freaking
gotta,
squad
we
up and do
definitely
that.
gotta. Yes,
That'd be
That
fun.
that'd be
game.
so much fun.
Finally. There's like, I don't know why people haven't done dinosaurs as horror. Maybe because they've
I
been
know.
glorified to like.
To like
It's
fight
really
each
cool
other.
things.
Yeah.
Like you'll find a little indie game every once in a while, but yeah, there's never been like a big. I mean, I know technically this one's indie too, but it looks
It's insane.
freaking good.
When does it come out? I'm gonna look it up.
I
I'm in a
have no
Google
idea.
mood.
Ben's just gonna be our freaking Google genie
Our
for now.
Google man, yeah.
Yeah, because I was actually looking it up. It was supposed to come out in 2021.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of
it
stuff
needs to be out
seems-
now.
Yeah, right now. Here's developers now. Give us to it for free.
Right. Or
It's just
I thought of another dinosaur nostalgic game. Zoo Tycoon Dino Digs.
Oh, I remember that. I think I
I
played
don't
it
think
a
I ever
couple
played
times.
that.
It's
It's
very
like-
fun.
Zoo Tycoon, the old computer game, like you make a zoo. They came out
Yeah.
with the DLC Dino Digs, and it was just a bunch of dinosaurs.
Oh, see now I've played Zoo Tycoon because I love all the Tycoon games, but I didn't know they had a dinosaur one.
Oh, I'm actually tempted to buy it all right now. It's on Steam.
I need to go reinstall Jurassic World Evolution. Those are fun.
Yeah.
I love those.
I love
Am
the
I-
game. I
Am
actually.
I a psychopath?
For what?
No.
Am I a psychopath for letting I always let the carnivores out and just watch them attack people? It's really funny.
I would do that all the. So
you
I would
wanna
let
do
them
that.
out. Then I would hop in the Jeep and do like a worst case scenario. Like, come
They're
on.
just chasing you.
We gotta
Recreate the
get it.
movie.
I used to have the first game on the PS4 where I had like every DLC and I built a ginormous park with like every dino in it. It was so much fun. Unfortunately, I had the disc broke and I lost it forever.
Oh no.
Luckily, I got
That's
it on.
depressing.
Yeah. Luckily, I have the second one on the computer, and oh boy, it's much more fun.
Oh, good.
Because the
Good.
different, like the second and the first one, there's not too much of a difference, but there's a big enough difference that it's it's a really fun game, especially with all the DLCs that they're doing. Like
There's
adding
a lot to that one.
Yeah, there's a lot, but it's very fun. I've been slowly buying them when I've had extra money because seeing all the models and stuff is just really cool. How they render everything.
Oh, here's what happened. COVID hit. Sorry, I'm reading up on Deathground. COVID hit, and they had to lay off most of their team.
The Coof did it. How dare... That's it. That's the last straw. Forget everything else. COVID stopped the Dinosaurs.
We must end COVID, even though
now.
It's no longer existing. Stop that COVID right now. Just
Stop
take
it.
take a baseball bat to the little COVID symbol. Stop that. Stop.
Stop it.
We're going to have to keep putting him in. I'm sorry, Michael Jordan. I'm sorry.
Oh, do you know what else is one of my favorite dinosaur games?
What's that?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate? What? Are you kidding me?
We got to mention it at least once.
Oh my goodness.
Act 3. Go to the genie dude. Make him mad. He teleports you to a dinosaur island.
Wait, really?
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
That's a thing?
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's a real thing.
I got to go back and try that now. That is hilarious. I haven't
Yeah.
touched
May have
Baldur's
to
Gate in
buy
a few weeks.
May have to
Same.
buy it, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Baldur's Gate
I
is
guess
so good.
I'm going to go on a tangent. I'm
We love
distracted.
Go for it.
Nothing to do with dinosaurs.
Go for it.
So I was thinking about, I have been reading and watching anything about Elder Scrolls 6 since 2018, since they
Yeah,
announced it.
because they're evil.
Yeah. And I was thinking, then Baldur's Gate came. I'm a huge RPG, but Skyrim is my all-time favorite game.
Same.
And I was comparing, like, daydreaming about the Roman Empire, and then Skyrim, naturally.
Of course.
So I was like, what's the difference between Baldur's Gate and Skyrim? Like, that RPG level. And I think I prefer, because I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, but I didn't have enough patience for all the cutscenes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skyrim is one of those, like, you could just do whatever the heck you want. And then
Yeah.
you can stay with the story, but there isn't all these cutscenes. So I'm really hoping just an RPG you can go at your own pace. Anyway,
Yeah.
just a rant.
I feel like as big as, Skyrim was and as big as even Fallout 4 is, especially with the show being out now, I feel like the next one, I'm hoping it'll be a very Bethesda game, of course. But
Yeah.
I feel like with all the time that they have put into it, I'm very confident. I hope I'm not disappointed. Like Starfield, it was cool for like a week, and then I haven't touched
my
it
gosh.
since. I was like, oh well, this is not at all. I'm banking on that Elder Scrolls will be exactly what we all need it to be. It'll be reminiscent of Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim, that open, fluid kind of just the wacky adventure. You can go do whatever without, like you said, 10 million cutscenes. That is one thing that makes it hard with Baldur's Gate. I love it. It definitely deserved Game of the Year, but sometimes when you're just trying, especially if you're doing another run through and you have to keep going through the same cutscenes, you're like, skip. I don't have to skip.
They should add a setting where you could start the game out in different acts.
Yes.
Ooh.
Different
The
places.
amount of times I've done Act 1, I'm so sick of it because I'm like, okay.
I wonder if there's a mod for that, because there's a mod for that in Skyrim, the alternate start, where you can choose
That is
a different
my
opening,
favorite mod.
right? Instead of doing the freaking the dang wagon ride, just caught at the border, eh? Yes, I've played this 30 times.
I'm an OG refugee.
Now, I wasn't
That's
a huge fan of RPG games growing up, but there was one gaming series that I loved to repeat over and over, and still love to this day. Uncharted. All 5 games.
Those are good ones.
Those games hit differently as a kid. I loved playing those, and every time I got frustrated with not being able to get past one of the bosses, especially in Uncharted 2, the last boss, fighting that guy was very annoying. I had my dad like, Dad, take this dude better, and then he just like instantly do it because he's played the game.
I just gotta say, I am waiting for that moment. with my kids. For them to be like, I can't do this. And then just pull up my cargo shorts, put on my hat, and be like,
That's how you do it, son.
I was born. Or I can't wait for the day my kids challenge me in like Super Smash Bros. Or something. Just be like,
Looking forward to the day to make them cry.
yeah,
Make
no
them-
shame.
Raising winners in this house.
You just like a dunk on your kid with a controller, just like, oh, gotcha, I win. And then you start
that's a good
feeling
one.
bad, and you give them ice cream.
When you do, I just want you to film it so I can giggle.
I will, just for you. Just
Send
for you.
it to the Discord channel.
But
Yeah.
you know what would be even better in Uncharted, though?
What's that?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, Ben knew
Yeah.
I was going with that one.
A
'Cause
retract.
dinosaurs make everything cooler.
They
just-
make
Okay.
everything better.
There was, I gotta say, dinosaur game Ark.
Oh,
Good.
Mark.
When Ark came out, oh, my brothers and I, huge dinosaur fanatics.
Oh,
We
yeah.
played the crap out of that game. If I play it now, first hour and a half, I get bored. I can't.
Not me.
I
think-
liked it, but
I
think
I
I-
frustrated.
I played it so much, and then I was like, I can't. I feel like I've done everything.
For me, I love playing Ark, especially Aberration. Ark Aberration is my favorite. It's a very gorgeous map and has some, in my opinion, some of the best creatures, especially the rock drakes. Driving to get them is annoying, but it's fun to do so, going in the rock drake trench and grabbing an egg with a bunch of Spinos surrounding you. It's very exhilarating, like, oh, like, I'm gonna get this egg. Especially if you get a high level one. Then you have one of the most overpowered creatures in that map. It's very fun.
I liked Ark a lot. Like, it was really cool, but I got so I think what ruined it for me. So I had a group of friends that played it when it first kind of came out, and they had already been playing like a week before I did. And they're like, "Oh, hey, dude, like, try it. Like, it's on Game Pass right now, or whatever it was, some kind of deal where you could try it for free." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, yeah, I'll log on. It's dinosaurs, why not?"
Right?
So I log on, and they had already had stuff kind of established. So I was like, "Oh, this is really cool, you know." We were doing stuff, you know. We were building everything, building our little huts, you know, getting our everything set up, had a little town going. And then they just stopped playing it. So I tried to play it solo, and I got so unbelievably mad. Like, this is a true
It's-
story. I spawned in. I spawned in. Okay. Within, I'm probably like 2 minutes, I was chased by a Spino, a T-Rex, jumped off a cliff, not realizing that megalodons were a thing.
Oh boy.
And I just
No.
kept dying over and over and over and over. And then finally, after like 6 hours of playing, I finally had some materials to build a decent hut and get like a fire and like get like your basic crafting table and stuff
Yeah.
made. And then the anaconda, you know, the giant boa
Oh.
thing,
Oh,
came in.
Titanoboa.
Yeah, the Titanoboa came in and wrecked house, and I uninstalled it. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
It's
That's kind
it's
of
a
the-
gigantic game.
That's kind of the average Ark experience. Getting killed by everything, getting something, then just dying and starting all over again.
And it wouldn't have been so
Yeah.
bad, but I was doing it all myself, so I was like, you know what? Until I have some people to play with, I'm just gonna boop uninstall.
Yeah.
No mas. No
Okay,
mas.
I have a question for you, gentlemen.
Yes.
What would the ideal dinosaur game look like?
That's an interesting question. For me, as a person who likes playing as a dinosaur and, you know, just wreaking havoc or like surviving, it would have to be something similar to the Isle, but like, I don't know, maybe a little bit more accurate and maybe like less of the chatting system and like having to use calls, like the actual calls and stuff to communicate.
Oh, like hyper realistic.
Like hyper realistic or something along the lines of that.
Hear me out.
'Cause-
I've had this idea for a long time because I've thought of this before.
It's like orc masseuse, but dinosaur masseuse.
Dinosaur masseuse.
No. Don't. Y'all are watching. Don't look up Orc Masseuse. A friend of mine sent that game to me as a joke because I was new to Steam and I didn't realize that those kind of games existed, and I opened it up and went, oh.
Yeah, orc masseuse. I gotta look this up. Hold on.
Don't
look it up.
Don't. No
look it up.
recommendation.
Do
Don't
not
do it.
Orc
But-
masseuse.
No.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
What?
But
What is this? Oh God! I close that. Keep that away from my innocent eyes.
we
What
warned
did
him.
we say? What did we say?
Warned him. It's on camera. We warned him. But no, hear me out for the ultimate dinosaur game, okay? Okay, so we all like survival games, right?
Yes.
We all like horror games. And we all, like you said, who doesn't like to play as a dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
What if we had a team-based game where there's like 4 or 5 survivors, and then there's either 1 or 2 people that get to choose what dinosaur they are, and they're actively hunting you, and there's a certain amount of objectives you have to do. So imagine like Dead by Daylight, but with survival mechanics and dinosaurs, and imagine a scenario editor, so you could make custom scenarios to put people in. Like you could, kind of like the Far Cry map editor type of thing, where you can like make your own levels, and then everyone can play on them and try to survive against the dinosaur.
Oh, that would be an amazing game.
I'm speechless.
So if anyone makes that, give me mine. Give me
Tanner.
mine. That's my idea.
Give me our
Tanner?
money. That's ours.
Tanner,
Tanner, we know
Make it.
you're watching. Make this happen.
I'll
easy.
voice act. I'll do whatever you want, man. Just
yeah.
make it
I'll be a
happen.
model. I'll run around in the mocap suit. Pretend
I
to
will
be a
too. I'm glad
dinosaur.
they
How
will.
fun would that be? Like
That
that
would be the
Bigfoot
best
hunting
game.
game. Be like
Oh,
the Bigfoot
yeah.
hunting game, but with
I
dinosaurs.
love that game.
That
Be
would
stuck
be
in
awesome.
a trailer, and someone's playing as like a Giganosaurus or a Spinosaurus, and they're just circling the trailer.
Ooh.
How
That-
cool would that be? That's what I mean. Like, imagine if you could have like a master map file or something that you could change it to be like, okay, I want you guys to be in a deep forest setting. We're gonna put some RVs and some campgrounds and some different things you can hide in some different buildings. Also, we're gonna put in rain and thunderstorms, so you can't see squat while you're being hunted, and you have to find
That-
like your flashlight, your flares, your guns. You have to find it all.
Ooh,
That would be.
that would be the greatest dinosaur game in existence. of
I would
horror.
buy that immediately.
I would buy
Thank
that.
you.
That would be awesome.
Okay,
Thank you.
tangent again. The best video game of all time. I have an idea. I've had this idea.
Okay, let's hear it. I'm ready.
So, there's this VR company that Disney bought out. That it's 4 rooms, and you all have wireless VR stuff. And the rooms, it's a changing environment. So walls can come up, walls go down, the floors can slant, and all this stuff. And what it is, these 4 rooms, you just circle these 4 rooms. But it seems like you're going through a building or whatever. But in reality, you're just going through a circle through 4 different doors. And there's temperature control and all this stuff.
Ooh.
Now imagine you create a D&D campaign that you can edit. Everyone goes in and you have the like actual items and stuff. And everything changes. So you can create a storyline and actually play it out with everyone.
Sign
would
me
be
up. Take my money.
And with AI technology, you can do actual dialogue with
100%.
people.
That would be That would be
100%.
fun.
Like those AI mods that I keep seeing like popping up for like Skyrim and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that would be so cool. Speaking
That
of, I
would
found
be.
another game that we all need to play.
Yes.
What's that?
It's called Suck It Up. Have you seen this?
I don't think
I
so.
have to look it up right now.
It's a
look
little
up as
indie
well.
game that's in development right now, but it uses AI technology to. So it's one of those games where you use your microphone. So you're the little vampire, and your goal is to try to get into everyone's house to suck their blood. Vampire
Yeah.
stuff. So they listen to what you say, and based on what you say will depend on if they let you in or not, how they interact with you. So be like, "Hi, I'm a Girl Scout. Would you like some Thin Mints?" And they'll either go, "I would love some Thin Mints, but you don't look like a Girl Scout." But please come in and tell me more. Like, it's crazy. It's really cool looking, though. So they
Similar
could use
to,
that
like-
technology for your game. That would be so cool.
You know my one-liner? Knock on the door. They open it. Did someone order a sausage pizza?
Yo, Joe.
I should have known that was coming.
I should have known too.
Oh, boy.
Anybody order a large Italian sausage pizza?
The game just uninstalls itself.
I'm done. But no,
It's like-
Devin, your dinosaur
door knocks
idea
in real
game.
life.
I want that game to come out right now.
Right? How
That
fun would
sounds
that be?
awesome. That would be
And
so
then do a
fun.
VR version of that? Like, convert
Oh
it
my
to
God.
play that in
I
VR.
would-
I would poop my pants, just like
It'd be-
fully soiled.
How fun would that be, though? I mean, come on. Poop.
That would be the-
Fill your pants or not. Oh, so fun.
Very
Right.
awesome.
So what? I'm curious, you two. What is it about dinosaurs and dinosaur games, and just we'll go dinosaurs in general? Why does that draw in like that main attraction? Like,
well-
why is there that desire?
Well, like I stated before, it's of how old they are and like how they looked and how they sounded, how they acted, what they ate, how like everything about them, almost to the bone about everything, literally to the bone about how they are, but on Ching, about how they are and what they do. It's just everything about dinosaurs is so fascinating because I want to learn as much as I can about them. I know a lot, but there's always more to learn about them, like what the T-Rex looked like, how big raptors were, could this dinosaur kill this giant sauropod, or whatever else there is. That's what's so interesting about them. And then with dinosaur games, you get to play as a freaking dinosaur, like something that you love, a dinosaur lover would want to do. Play as a dinosaur. It's awesome.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, I feel like part of it is just the sheer mystery and discovery behind dinosaurs. I mean, yeah, we know a lot about them, but like I said earlier, that science is always changing. There's always new things that we're learning about them, and they're larger than life creatures that we can only kind of imagine what they were like. And I think that's part of the draw, is just that there's still that mysterious aspect to it and that discovery that, I mean, this was a giant man-eating thing, or this was a giant creature that was longer than a school bus that just casually existed at one point. And
Yeah.
the fact that it was so long ago, like, let's see, what was it, like, estimated like 250 something million years ago? Like, that's a long time.
That was a very long time ago.
But it's cool to think that there's more things to learn, and there's species that we probably don't know about and may not ever know about that existed. So
They're discovering new
Discovery.
species. They're discovering new species every day. It's like something that looks like this T-Rex, but it actually is different.
I think that's where it
go.
comes from. Just the wonder
Yeah,
of these big
Yeah.
creatures. Dinosaurs are just cool. Okay.
they're awesome.
That's it.
They're freaking rad, man.
If you don't like dinosaurs, you're lame. You dumb. Just
You're
kidding.
It's true.
lame-o.
But you
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
That's
you
cool.
are.
Can't hang out with the cool kids.
Nope. Can't
I mean-
hang. Sorry.
Imagine if birds today were the same size as like some of
Oh.
the big dinosaurs.
Well, KFC would be a whole lot different.
That'd be like, hey, would you like to supersize that bucket of chicken? Yeah, sure. Let me go get my pickup truck.
I have to say, a T-Rex sized chicken
Oh my
would be the scariest thing. Have you seen a rooster like attack someone?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're freaking mean, dude.
That as a giant T-Rex.
I
Oh,
want
here-
Fred Flintstone ribs. Like, I want to pull a thing of ribs out of my fridge that's bigger than the fridge itself. Just one bite, just.
Here's a
so
cool Would You Rather. Go check out the Would You Rather podcast.
Ew, shameless plug.
But would you rather have a chicken-sized T-Rex chase after you, or a T-Rex-sized chicken chase after you?
T-Rex sized chicken any day. Because I could stomp a chicken's head. This is graphic, but pretty easy.
Well,
I mean, yeah, you can
Not
just
that I
like, chip it
have,
away.
but
the food problem would go away, like we were talking about the giant KFC. But
yeah.
at the same time, I think to myself, how cool would it be to have a desktop T-Rex?
Oh, you're not wrong. Or have a pet T-Rex.
Big viewing thing, you know.
Have like a pet
I went straight
T-Rex.
to death. You're like, I could exploit this.
I can have a pet. I can exploit this. I will kill it.
Have a new freaking podcast, me and Rexy, and it's just like a clear thing behind me, and there's just this T-Rex about yay big.
He's just like eating. He's just eating a piece of meat, and that's it.
It's like, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. Bye, everybody. That's it. That's the whole show.
That's
10
it.
million.
Goodbye.
10 million subscribers. Boom, right there.
Right then and there.
Oh, sorry. I think I'm tired. This conversation reminded me of when it's 2 a.m. and you get to the weird side of YouTube. You're like, how did I get here?
We've been there
Yeah.
far too many times.
Yeah, just the
I
squirrels.
feel like our podcast is slowly getting to that weird side of YouTube.
It's going
But it's
more
good.
and
It's
more
good.
insane.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys keep liking it, and we enjoy making it. So
I love watching
thanks.
it. I
Yeah.
hope to come back again and talk about more stuff. It's been a blast being here. I love watching
I know.
every.
Oh, I
episode
don't think
that comes
that'll be a
out.
problem. I'm
Yeah.
sure we can get you back on, because that's one of the things we like doing is just meeting new people, having fun with friends, and just talking about
Yeah.
whatever the heck we want. Video games, dinosaurs. It's great. You can't get better.
Sure.
What can be better? Friends and dinosaurs, all the greatest things.
But,
Exactly.
yeah, thanks for coming on. This is,
It's,
Yeah, thank
See?
you.
No
it's almost been
problem.
an hour. That's pretty good. A
Really
lot
good
of you
video.
can, if you enjoyed Mag's company, a lot of you can find him on the Distracted Crew gaming channel.
I will be there.
Yeah.
Check that
Failing
out. There's some good
miserably.
clips coming.
A lot of R6 branching out to other games. There might be a horror game coming soon.
Maybe.
Maybe a
Who knows?
dinosaur game.
You'll have to subscribe and check it out and click that like
Yeah,
button.
there we go.
to
The Isle.
make sure.
Start an Isle series.
Ooh, I
That'd
would
be
be
fun.
down. That'd be very
Dinosaurs. That'd be
Dinosaurs.
super fun.
Explore it.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said earlier, I hope all of you have an amazing day. Be
Hopefully
safe.
Next time, if I'm on here, I'll have a feast camp this time.
There we go.
Oh,
Not a
and
problem.
tell us what your favorite dinosaur is. Leave it
Yeah,
down
in the comments below.
Comments
We wanna
below.
know.
Tell us what your favorite dinosaur is and why it's the best. Because, come on,
Come on, we gotta hear the reasoning.
you need facts. You need facts.
At least a little. Color.
If it's not a Suchomimus or a Pachycephalosaurus Parasaurolophus or a Micropachycephalosaurus, come on.
And if you can't pronounce it, just
Look
Google
it
it.
up. Google it. Spell out
What's the
best
Alright.
big one with the spine?
I know.
Are you
so-
talking about a Kentosaurus?
Who knows?
A Terrabird?
Yeah.
That one.
Just kidding. Anyway. Alright. Well, have a good week, everyone.
Bye,
See y'all
everybody.
later. Bye bye.
See ya.